Good morning. I should say probably afternoon because it is 12:30. I'm gonna try to go to a pawn shop and sell some of my watches that I don't use, that I don't need, that aren't selling online. Maybe I can get something there. If the prices are too low, then it'll be a waste of a trip. But you know what? I feel like riding in my car today. I'm just gonna eat some stuff before I leave. The adventure for the watches awaits. Is anybody getting intrigued by how real AI is actually starting to look these days? Like, I'd be looking at something on my phone, I'm like, oh wow, like since when did this happen? And then it'll like have me do a double take and I'm like, oh, that's not real. Like, dude, this AI stuff is really getting out of hand here. It's making me do a double take, and I'm a videographer. Like, I should know this stuff. Anyways, we're heading to the pawn shop. I've actually never been to the pawn shop by myself before, so I'm actually kind of scared. And got grass all over my car. Who was mowing these lawn? Right next to my car. That's why you don't park your vehicles on the street if you don't have to. So you might be like, Lauren, why are you going to the pawn shop? I'm trying to sell some watches because A, I don't need them, and B, I need the money more. Like, if they just sit and collect in dust, I'd rather try and sell them, even if there is potential to waste gas. Gas is on the line, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, this place is 22 minutes away. Let's, see what we got. All right, we's at the pawn shop. Let's go see if we can get preferably some decent money for this. If not, I'm just gonna probably stick with the selling them online. I do love driving on country roads. They are twisty and turny, but that's what I love about them. All right, let's go get it. Called earlier to see if you guys took watches. See, and this is why I don't go to pawn shops. They give you literally like dirt cheap prices, and it's like, it's not even good. It's not even good. I didn't sell anything because, anyways, driving back home. Here we go. Sell your stuff online. Okay, so as of right now, this is everything that I'm going to be packing in my backpack for my 4Runner. Let's go over some of the contents that I am taking for a little spin. Okay, let's just start with the backpack. So literally this is just my high school backpack. And it'll hold all these contents and stuff in it. But there's really nothing else much to go. This is just an extra bag, so for like cords and cables and stuff. This is where I'll be storing them and such. These are my hammock straps. So right here I have my hammock. It is a double hammock, so it's a pretty decently good sized hammock. So this and that go together. And then I have a Trekology inflatable pillow, so that's always a nice thing to have when I'm in my hammock. I have a collapsible, packable 21-liter backpack, just in case if I need it, or I need to put stuff in it, or I buy something, or I don't know. There's many reasons why you could use a backpack like that. So, have a packable backpack. This is my mosquito net for my hammock, so if I'm going to be out camping and stuff, and I am really annoyed, I will just use the mosquito net for my hammock, and I won't have any issues with bugs, so that's a good thing. This is, I got this sleeping pad off of Amazon. I don't really know how good it is. It stays somewhat inflated, but it's not the best, but it's what I have for now, so, and it's pretty decent, so I do like it, and I usually put it inside the hammock and the pillow on top of it so that my body is kind of supported in some manifested way, and also this provides more insulation, which is nice. So I have a fire blanket in case I'm out camping and I just need to, I don't know, control fire, or my car starts on fire and I don't want it to blow up. I don't know, something. I'm just going to bring it just in case, because you never really know, and it's always good to be safe than sorry. So fire blanket it is. This is just a regular cloth bag. This is my car suction mount that I recently got in the video, so if you guys haven't seen it yet, go on my channel, check it out. But yeah, this is my car mount, and I'm going to attach some quick release plates once I get them, so that it's easier for both cameras to connect to the car mount. In this bag, I have a bunch of lighters. They're all used to some extent, but I still have a bunch of lighters, and I also have a microfiber cloth in the back, so if I need to like wipe something down, or I don't know, use it for my cameras or something, I have it. Okay, so I have a little multi-tool, so it's got pliers, it's got some blades in there, and some other like bits and stuff. This one is a full-on like knife, right, a blade, so it's got serrated edges and also a straight edge. And this was a safety kind of one, so it's a locking blade. So you got a little locker blade in there. Okay. And then it also has a little bit of a light. It doesn't work that great, but yeah. And I'm sure you can replace the battery and stuff. You have a glass breaker on the end, so that's pretty nice. I usually keep this up in the front so I can have easy access, because this also has a seatbelt cutter in case of like an emergency and I need to cut myself out of the seat. I always have this on handy. So I have to strategically put this in the place of a car where if I were in an accident or something, I could easily obtain this and have it be like in reach and not have flown anywhere. So I gotta work on that. I've got some pepper spray that is of course in date, so expires December 2026, to have and not always be reliant on like knives and stuff. And I don't have a gun permit, so I don't have that. Burt's Bees chapstick, it's just so good and also natural, so that's always nice. I have this type of hand sanitizer, so it's sanitizing mist on guard. And then there's also like just regular Bath and Body Works hand sanitizer. These are my flint and steel, so I have actually 2 of these, so I can start fires with these if my lighters ever die, or maybe I just feel like using flint and steel or whatever. My knife sharpener, honestly, I would rather just keep it in the car because I'm going to be car camping and stuff, so I'd rather just have the option to sharpen my knives there if I need to. And more hand sanitizer, because you can never go wrong with more hand sanitizer. In this bag I have maybe putting silverware, and also there's a toothbrush in here, and I'm probably going to be doing toothpaste and stuff as well. I'm also going to be bringing these knives. So this is a minimalist. This is a CRKT minimalist, and it is such a sweet knife to have. But yeah, it's super, super nice. CRKT minimalist. It's a nice fixed blade, and the grip is honestly so good. So honestly, that is always a good thing to have out and about. And then I have also, so this is probably going to be like a food knife, just like cutting food and everything. This is also another fixed blade. So this is probably going to be for like, you know, doing any kind of food or anything. This was used in my, I don't know if that video is still public or not, but this was used in my, when I made a fire pit in the backyard and I made like little hot dogs. I used this knife. So this is probably going to be like a cooking knife and stay a cooking knife. So, yeah. So, as of right now, this is all of the contents. It's going to be living in my car until I can actually build my car out and start putting stuff in there. I'm gonna be building some like boxes and stuff to put in the car, but I have to take out the seats first before any kind of anything can be anywhere in my 4Runner. So this is gonna be like all up in the front seat with me, probably. So that's gonna be that. Or honestly, I could put it like on the back seat or something, like strap it in, or put it in the back seat. They have like back little pouches and stuff. But yeah, so again, my car is a work in progress, but I wanted to start with some of this stuff, getting it in and really just keeping this stuff in the car. I also need to get a blanket because I don't have a front car sun blocker. So I want to protect the steering wheel and the dashboard from the sun. So I'm probably just going to find a towel and just do with that until I can get a sun visor for my front of my car. But yeah, so that's that. So I'm going to go pack it up and put it in the car.